All week, we've told you about the hunt for James Horn Jr., accused of keeping his ex-girlfriend in a box, then killing her weeks after she escaped. Yesterday, Pettis County authorities shot and killed Horn at an abandoned house near Green Ridge. And ABC 17's Lucas Geisler is live now in studio. And Lucas, deputies had some help from the community to know where to look.
Lindsay, Pettis County Sheriff Kevin Bond says they never had an exact knowledge of where Horn was hiding, but some calls from people nearby led them to the area. Pettis County Sheriff Kevin Bond says the pieces were starting to fall together that led his deputies to the area where James Horn Jr. was eventually found.
We did not know that he was in the vacant house that we were searching. We had narrowed it down that he was in the area.
Bond says around 3 on Saturday morning, deputies investigated a theft from a car. Someone stole a comforter and a package of buns from an unlocked car on El Dorado Road, almost 2 miles from the empty home Horn was found. Even more suspicious, considering what Bond typically sees in that crime.
You have someone who is on a mission to steal things from a vehicle. They're going to be looking for money or cell phones or electronics.
The house Horn was in belongs to the Department of Conservation near the Turkey Kern Wildlife Area. Sheriff Bond says it's a home the caretaker used to live, but a conservation agent told them Saturday morning it had been vacant for several years. That's why they decided to search it and found Horn staying inside a closet.
They opened the closet door and found him inside, and he did have a gun, actually had 2 guns in his possession.
Bond says Horn pointed one of those guns at a deputy while the deputies tried to get him to leave. That's why the deputy fired and killed Horn.
The name James Horn Jr. became very well known over the summer.
A Pettis County deputy killed Horn after an intense search for him as the chief suspect in a double murder. Police believe the victim, Sandra Sutton, escaped a wooden box Horn kept her in for months in Sedalia. She was killed in May 2015 along with her son Zachary.
ABC 17's Lucas Geisler joins us now with a first look at what happened to James Horn Jr. and a story you'll only see on ABC 17 News.
Without announcement, actually, the Johnson County prosecutor decided not to charge the deputy that shot Horn that day. Today, I got a hold of the investigation the State Highway Patrol did in the weeks after. You'll see images from inside that house and hear the Pettis County deputies describe in their own words the moments leading up to the death of James Horn Jr. On May 23, 2015, crime tape surrounded a vacant home near the Johnson and Pettis County border. The search for double murder suspect James Horn Jr. had come to an end when a Pettis County deputy shot and killed him. The day after, Sheriff Kevin Bond told us Horn had pointed a gun at the deputy. Today, ABC 17 News obtained interviews done by the State Highway Patrol just hours after the shooting from those involved. The Rural Major Case Squad came to the Turkey Kern Wildlife Area that morning to follow leads of suspicious activity near it. Carroll County Sheriff Troy Hofstetter and Pettis County Deputy Tolbert Rowe came to the front door.
And he was able to turn the door to open it. I could see that the door jamb was broken.
The house formerly belonged to the caretaker of the Department of Conservation land. The report says a conservation agent had told them the house had been vacant for some time. During the search, Sergeant John Klein found evidence that proved otherwise.
I got to the bathroom, and there was a set of hiking boots that were on the bathroom countertop.
And that led them to a back bedroom with one closed closet. With no one responding to Sergeant Klein's request to show themselves, the 2 Pettis County deputies checked the closet, the last unchecked room on the first floor.
I hear Sergeant Rose say something to the effect of, okay, he's in there, he's got a gun.
And by that time, I remember his forehead browed, and he had the gun to his head, and he started to move it forward.
Sergeant Rowe then immediately, his voice raised a couple of octaves. He started saying, gun, gun.
Gun, 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 and John fired through the closet door.
Judging from Sergeant Rowe's reaction, I feared for Sergeant Rowe's life as well as my life, and I fired into the closet where I knew the suspect was.
The investigation says the deputy shot Horn 17 times. The room contained a number of stolen items, including the gun that Horn had. The report says investigators found a wallet with several forms of identification for Horn. It also says the wallet had a Post-it note with an address of 716 East Franklin Street. And while the report doesn't say if a town was written next to it, it's the same number and street that the Suttons were found dead.